First of all, I like to place my bets. One thing worth dying for, respect. I don't play cards, I can count your dick. Look at him, feeling like it's my fault, killed him. Look at him, your mama called me son, and his sister called me brother. We was 18, beating it. Chevy's all color, super far from a sucker. He ain't never took his tail on the east of Atlanta, giving sucker niggas hell. Get caught, go to jail. Hour later, make bail. Hit the trap on the same shit, back to the mail. Get a rat, weigh it down, we was tossing them up. Any nigga talk slick, we was boxing them up. Shoot dice, talk shit till the sunlight come. Get bored, start shit, boy, we so dumb. We be laughing on the.
How you doing? It's your girl Day Day.
And it's your girl Kiki.
And we are the hosts of DOLLA TV. Tonight we have a special guest, his mama. How you doing, MS.Dawnee?
Well, that's my friend.
That's great. That's great. So, how was your day? How was your day?
I had a busy day, but I'm blessed.
That's great. That's great. We only got a couple of questions for you. I'm honored to have this time and this opportunity to spend with you and do this interview. And
Thank you. I appreciate all you all do.
thank
Blessed
you.
to be here and you all have me on. I really appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm welcome. You are welcome.
The first question we have is, how do you feel about the members of DOLLA fam and what they are doing to keep his dream alive?
I'm extremely, I love each and every one of you all. Like, it's just such a blessing that I know that my son lives and vibrant with you all. I'm just blessed and just proud of you all. Just proud of what you're doing, proud of the movement. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to represent my son and his legacy.
Okay. What are some of the things you like to do in your spare time?
Girl, in my spare time, I'm always with my grandchildren, with my kids. They're my reason. That's what I do. Playing music for my grandbabies, try to inspire them as much as I can. So, hang out with my husband. Just try to live my life.
That's great. That's great.
That's good.
Do you talk to some of his fans, and how do you feel about the ones who are passionate to getting your son's music out there?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
I said, do you talk to some of his fans, and how do you feel about the ones who are passionate to getting your son's music out there?
Well, I don't talk to many. I'm still kind of guarded. There's a lot of people I don't trust.
Right.
Everybody don't have good intentions, so I pretty much have weeded out who's genuine and who's not. So as far as speaking with fans on a regular basis, it would be you guys and Block, a few other people. When I'm around the city, a lot of people, come up to me. I don't know how they recognize me. It's not like my pictures everywhere, but a lot of people just kind of, maybe because I got this tattoo, I speak life on my neck. I don't know what it is. But, I get fans and I get a lot of positive feedback about my son and all my boys, their music period. We're from the A. The people in Atlanta are familiar with the Rascals. They're big, celebrities here. So, I've been blessed to get a lot of positive feedback and encouragement from his fans.
Okay. Do you think if possible, will there be a movie out on his life?
I've been approached, by a lot of different writers and producers. Currently there's a documentary that'll be coming out on Fuse TV done by Quincy Jones III. We just completed that. It's in the editing stages. I believe I heard from you the release date. I'm a mama. I don't be in the loop like that, but I did in fact get a confirmation on that date and an email from Quincy Jr. So we'll see how the response is with that, and we're putting together, an album. So once we kind of get all those things solidified, we'll see what comes our way.
Okay. So far, how do you feel about the movement?
I mean, the movement is awesome. You know, it is, to be honest, like, I don't know what I would do without you guys because, you know, I've encouraged my sons and my daughters to, you know, still follow their dream, not to be so preoccupied with, you know, Roddy's dreams. You know,
Right.
we're gonna keep them alive. We're gonna encourage this movement, but I don't
Mm.
want my other children to get lost in the shuffle because Roddy won't want that either. He definitely has been the backbone of this family and kept us lifted. So, with that being said, you know, it's just the beginning, taking
Right.
baby steps, but it's going down for sure.
Right. Keisha.
Hey, Donnie. How did you feel about his music after he died?
To be honest, like when he, you know, when he was here on Earth with me, he didn't really want me to. He let me hear what he wanted me to hear. Of course, the commercial stuff, you know, I would hear, but he was very respectful. And even though I have an open mind and I'm a free spirit, he still didn't want me to hear some of the things he was saying. Even though everything that came out of his mouth wasn't necessarily his testimony, it was a testimony of the people. But, you know, life can be harsh, and it sounds harsh sometimes. So, you know, I didn't get to hear a lot, you know, when he was still around me. But, you know, the most touched I ever was, to be honest, was when he started singing again. And when I heard Heartbreak Collision, he had emailed it to me at like 4 in the morning. And I just cried. I couldn't believe my baby was singing again. He's been singing since he was little. But you know, when you're a rapper, and he would say, you know, Ma, I ain't no punk ass R&B singer. I'm a rapper, you know. I'd be like, sing, and he just grew up a little bit and found his way and started singing. So any track that he's singing on, and there's a lot that's going to be coming out where you hear his vocals. I'm super proud of him. But my favorite song out of all of them is Change. I love Change.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Change too.
That's my favorite.
Okay, the second question is, what's your favorite memory of Roderick?
Oh, so many. People ask me this all the time. But I was... My absolute favorite is when it just be me and him, and we'd be riding in the car, and you know I'm a big Gerald Albright fan. I'm not sure if you young ladies know who that is, but just you know, he plays saxophone, it's jazz, and there's an album called the Smooth Album, and we loved that album. I played it constantly, and it turned out to be one of his favorites. But it was a song on there called Just to Be With You, and it was track. You know, he pushed the track number and just sang it for me, and he was about 8. You know, and when I think of him, I just think about him just singing that song to me. And I remember when I got married, you know, he made sure that when he walked me out, that's what was playing. You know, he told Sadiq, you know, well, Shabazz, I'm sorry, that's you want to call it Shabazz, but he told Shabazz because I was honored that he did my wedding. You know, he made sure that was playing when he walked me out. It was awesome.
Okay. The next question is, if you had a chance to say one last thing to Roger before he died, what would you have said?
To kiss his daddy for me. Because he already know how much I love him. I ain't have to tell him that. You know, I see it in one. Your daddy kiss for me.
Okay. Besides rapping, what else did Rogers like to do?
He was so extremely competitive. He liked to play games, you know. I used to whoop him at Scrabble. We played Scrabble a lot, and any kind of sport with his brothers, I mean, he was doing it. And because they were so competitive, we played kickball every Sunday, so it was scrap on one team and Roddy on the other, so you know, that's how that went. But his favorite thing to do really was to be with his family. Like Sundays was big, you know. That wasn't our day of worship. That was family day. You know, we worship on Friday.
Oh my God. Alright, then, that's all my questions.
Okay. We are so inspired by you, your family. It's like y'all our second family because it's like y'all bring so much motivation to us. And before I started Dollar TV, it was like a spare of the moment time when I was like, I got a webcam computer, and I was talking to Keisha like, why don't we just start Dollar TV? She's like, yeah, let's do it. So I didn't think the outcome would be this big, but I'm so proud that, you know, I'm able to do this, and Keisha is able to get on the phone and do this with me a lot. And I had so many people come up to me like, you know, I never heard of Dollar, but now I know because of watching you. You motivate me, and I'm just so proud that I'm able to be a part of this movement. And every time I look at my tattoos and I'm like, okay, we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep speaking life. And
That's why we don't get them out there.
right. And I'm so proud to even have this opportunity with you.
Yeah, I just want, you know, I'm blessed to be here, and I just want you all to understand that, you know, great opportunities solidify from things with passion. And if you're passionate about what you're doing, whether it's Dollar TV or, you know, whatever you got going on, you know, just do you. That's real important. Always do you.
Yes.
And stay humble, and I'm extremely humble, you know. Thank you so much. We love you guys so much and appreciate it. I see how my auntie Lucy be, you know, shouting you guys out. My brothers, you know, my family just really appreciates it. I appreciate the discipline you all have and the respect you have for our privacy as a family, and we love y'all. So, you know, and I hope that the trip to Atlanta, you know, comes to pass. So
Yes.
love to have you guys here.
You still gonna cook that? You
Looking forward to it.
still gonna cook that?
I'm praying on that trip. I'm
Yes.
praying on it because I really wanted that.
You gonna cook that chicken for his mama?
I'm pray for patience, and I will make a way. So, you know, you know, we love you guys, and I just appreciate you. It was a long time coming.
We love
Keep
you
doing what you're
more.
doing,
Yes.
and continue to inspire other young people as well.
Yes.
Definitely will.
That was our show. I appreciate you guys for watching. There will be more. I'm your host, DayDay.
And co-host, Kiki.
And we love you guys. Long live Dollars. Continue to speak life and be motivated.
Bitch, I get money, I ain't got a lizard. Nigga selling dummy bricks, nigga got a dizzy. Right nizza, chrome folk fizzer. All hollow tips are sending nigga to the skizzer. Try and get by while I'm trying to get bread.